in the morning, late at night.
Alrighty, my CC babes, thank you guys for tuning in, watching with me today. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead over, subscribe, share, turn my post notification bell on so you never miss a post. You know, you can join my little family or whatever, you know, get in tune. And if you're not new here, you know, your girl already got you with another fun video. We here, we rocking, we doing it. So first things first, before we even get into the whole spiel of like what we're doing today, blase, we are officially 1 month and 1 day post-op, so we about to, you know, see what it's looking like. But I just want to say, like, quick disclaimer, if you guys ever had surgery or you wear fajas and stuff like that, especially the full body fajas, they are so annoying when you're trying to find something to wear. So today I was tired, like, I'm just like, I didn't even leave my house till like 5 o'clock, so I just threw on this faja and some sweatpants. But this is how your girl is looking. I put like 3 rips in the faja or whatever so far, but I just focus on the mid area because that's what's important here. So this is it. This is it. So quick, I was a little quick body update or whatever, but as you guys can see by the title, you know, I'm gonna be answering all the questions that you guys, you know, DM me on Instagram. Just like a lot of people have been asking me so much stuff about my procedure and things like that. So what better way to answer it than do a video, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it done. I'm going to try to give you guys as much detail as I possibly can. I don't want to make it a super long video because it is quite a few questions that I do have to answer, but I'm going to try to give you guys, hey, it wouldn't be me if I didn't give you guys, you know, like real tea. So before we get into today's video, make sure you guys go ahead over, subscribe, share, turn my post notification bell on so you never miss a post, because at this point I really just don't understand, like, why would you guys, you know, miss posts and not be in tune with me? But yeah, make sure you guys never miss a post and just join the family. Come get in the corner with us, you know, like we rocking out here. But like I said, it is so many questions. Like, it's quite a few questions, and so let's not, you know, prolong this any more than needs to be. So let's just jump right in. The questions. Why is it not letting me go? So the first question is, how do you feel after? Right now I feel great. I think as every day goes on, you know, I get happier and happier and happier with my decision, because let me tell you, it was a long time coming. It was something I wanted to do for a long time. You know, people not being accepting, blase. You know, when you have kids, people just, you know, they just, hey. But right now, I feel great. I'm happy. Like, even like something so small, like when I would do TikToks, I wouldn't do a lot of like body TikToks. Now I'm doing a lot of body TikToks. You know, I'm just feeling more comfortable in my skin. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling awesome. Feeling great. Feeling blessed. But like immediately after soon as I got off the surgery table, like an hour after, I can honestly say the only thing I felt was hunger. And the first night sleeping was probably terrible, because if I'm not mistaken, I was told to sleep on my back. And then I tried to sleep on my back, and getting up was like, it's like holding a water balloon, and I was trying to get up. It felt heavy, it felt crazy, it felt weird. But I went home one day and I'm like, I need a nap. And I took a nap sitting up, like literally sitting up in a chair. It was the sleep was awesome. I felt so much better after that. So once I established how to properly sleep, I felt good. But the only time I was in pain, I would say, was like when the kids would touch my stomach. It was it was tough. Like I explained to you guys before, you know, it was just like I got a really huge tattoo on my stomach, and it was just shaded. And you know, when you get a lot of shading and the areas touched it like burns and stings. But I would rate the pain how I felt like immediately after probably like a 7.5 out of 10. It wasn't anything unbearable. It couldn't be unbearable because I was home with my kids, you know, like I was able to still feed them, put them in a bag, you know, things like that. So it wasn't like anything crazy or anything. The second question is, was your family accepting? Okay, here's the gag. My mom just found out. Y'all wanna know how my mom found out? My mom found out from my YouTube video. I did not tell my mom. I only told my oldest brother. I not only told my younger brother. So I only told 2 of my brothers. That's 2 out of like 7 siblings. 7 or 6. It's 7. That's 2 out of 7. That's 2 out of 7 siblings that knew. So you do what you want with the information, but the 2 that did know, you know, they were very accepting. My oldest brother was like, you know, he was very accepting. He was happy with it. He was like, you know, go ahead, like do your thing and stuff like that. I think he was even more happy that, you know, I paid all cash for it. I didn't finance. He was like, I think he was really, really proud of me for that. But yeah, so my mom did not, she did not know. My mom didn't know because I've talked about, you know, getting my body done in the past, and she was just not with it. She wasn't with it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not telling anybody. I don't need anybody, you know, any bad vibes, any bad spirits, and people just gonna find out how they found out. So I didn't tell too much of my family. And I think a lot of my other family members, they also found out from like social media and YouTube. So no, my family was not accepting. Just simple. The next question says, would you do more? Okay, so here's the thing. The recovery week, you know, I got the procedure on Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was like, I'm one and done. Like, I don't know how girls do it, you know, multiple rounds of BBLs. I don't. That's what I was saying. But I think I could do one more round of lipo. Because I only did lipo. I didn't do no BBL. I didn't, you know, I only got the fat sucked out of my stomach. So I honestly, I'm thinking about it. But I might try, you know, alternatives and stuff like that. I'm thinking about doing one more round of lipo. Just finish the stomach off. Just like finish the stomach off, because if you guys seen me before, I was very like heavy in my mid area. So it's gone down tremendously, but I still have like a teensy tiny little pouch, and I think I want it like completely gone. But I don't know though, because sometimes I'm like, I want to have a little bit of stomach because I'm mad busty, and then I have a big butt. So, you know, I feel like I would look a little crazy with just a very, very small, tiny mid area. So I feel like I can honestly say now I'm evened out. That's like a good way to explain it. I'm evened out. So I'm 50-50 with doing more, to answer your question. I'm completely 50-50 with doing more. And the next question is, what made you choose a particular doctor? Was it worth it? So here's the thing about Gold's Plastic Surgery. I didn't pick my doctor. I booked. I did my paperwork. I did my medical. I did, you know, I booked. I did my medical, paid in full, all of that. They sent me the doctor. It was like, we're assigning you to this particular doctor. Here's his portfolio. Look at his work. I didn't get to pick my doctor. I would say more so I got to pick the place, and I picked the place I went to because I've never had a major surgery before, no cosmetic surgery before. Like, I've never even broken any bones or anything like that. So I've never had to experience being put to sleep. And I just felt like that would have been a very scary thing for me. I was already pretty anxious and anxiety was through the roof and stuff like that. So I chose that place because I like the idea that they did it under local instead of general. So, and was it worth it? I'm happy. I'm really, really happy, and I think it was absolutely worth it. Honestly, and I feel like anybody who's contemplating, you know, if your partner's not supportive, first of all, what I've learned is if your partner's not supportive, ditch him. Drop him. Drop him like a bad habit, because why would you want to see me happy? And yeah, but I think it was absolutely worth it. I'm happy. I'm so happy, and I know I'm not even like fully healed, so I know in 2 more months, this, like, I'll look completely different. And I know if I'm happy now, you know, imagine in 2 months. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, it was worth it. Do you have to wear your faja every day? Oh my God. Not only do you have to wear your faja every day, you have to sleep in it. I don't have a good time. I do not have a good time with it at all. Let me tell you, the first like 2 weeks, it'll be nights I'm like, I need a good night's sleep. This faja has to come off. Like, I need to be comfortable. I need to get some well-needed rest. The faja has to come off. Like, so yeah. If you're, oh my God, I feel like the faja stage, I just absolutely underestimated. Maybe I didn't think it would be that bad, because, you know, we all waist trained before. We've all wore waist trainers. So it's like, maybe it's not like that big of a deal or whatever the case may be. But no, you literally eat, sleep, go to the bathroom. Don't forget that part, because every faja has a zipper or a pee hole. So you literally eat, sleep. You literally eat, sleep, breathe. You take a shower, put the faja back on. Yes, you wear your faja every day. Every day, all day. Sleep in it too. How has post-op been? It's pretty much been like what it is. Like, it was cool post-op. Let's be honest here. The first 2 days when I got the massages and the drainage, I was in so much pain. I literally couldn't take the pain. I'm like, I have to skip a massage or two. Like, it hurt really, really bad. And don't be like me. Your girl did not take any of her pain meds that they gave her, because I don't take pills. So I didn't take any of my pain meds. So I was really on the massage table, like thugging, like, oof, just taking all the pain. Stomach still sore, everything. But post-op has been good. I feel like some things I kind of underestimated. Like, I still do need to eat right. Like, I just immediately started just, oh, I got lipo, let me, you know, eat cheeseburgers for 3 days, you know, stuff like that. Like, I should have took a little more serious. Stuff like that. But post-op has been good. I started getting massages from a local girl who does them out here, and I'm happy with it. I go see her like once a week or something like that. So post-op's been good. The next question is, did you get the results you wanted? Are you happy with the results? Okay. I don't want to say I went in, like, no. I went in with the anticipation, like, my stomach, like, I want my stomach gone, no waist, this, that, and third. Mind you, remember, if you guys remember, I only got lipo of my full abdomen, and I was very heavy, right? So, I would say I got the results I wanted, but I wish I would have kind of did like full 360, so that like they would have took some fat on my back, so that would have really, like, you know, took my waist in. But overall, yes, I am happy with the results. Like, I literally don't have not a complaint in the world. Although on one side, I feel like more fat was taken from one side than the other, because the curve, I don't know, it could just be me like driving myself crazy, you know, staring in the mirror and stuff like that. But I do feel like one side more fat was taken out of the other. But other than that, I'm really, really happy. Like, I just stare in the mirror like, damn, like, stomach is pretty much gone. And it's like every day it's like dissolving away, kind of. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like dissolving away. And a big thing I noticed is like before surgery, my stomach would literally just sit in my lap and like, ain't no stomach sitting in my lap now. The next question was, how is the pain? I feel like I've said it multiple times. The pain was literally, you have to compare it to getting a very large tattoo. Something large like this. You can't even see it. A very large tattoo. Something large like this, or I have another one right here. Something large like this, or something large like this. And just have them scratch it for like 45 minutes straight, just scratching it. And then getting up and like somebody slaps it. That's how the pain is. So on a scale of 10, you can literally rate the pain at like a 4 or 5. It all depends on your pain tolerance, so I feel like. Because I went in with the mindset like, I pushed 2 babies out. 2. And my son's head is large. You do what you want with that information, but that's just kind of how I train my mind. Even not like with anything, I'm like, listen, I pushed 2 babies out. I pushed 2 babies out this thing. Like, I can do anything. Like, I literally can do anything. So, out of a, you know, on a scale out of 10, the pain was like a 4. So, were you able to work around? Were you able to work around after? Did you have to wait a few weeks? I want to say walk. I think she meant walk. Was I able to walk around? Oh, yeah. So, surgery was on Tuesday. By Thursday, I literally was in my house, like, cleaning my bathroom, washing dishes. I was fine. And nonetheless, like, I drove myself to my post-op appointments. It hurt getting in that car, though. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I literally had to switch cars with my mom because my mom drives a truck and I drive a car. Like, so my car is low. And it was like burning my stomach to, you know, bend down or like plop in the car. So I was like, no. Switch cars with me, please. And I was just driving my mom's truck. But definitely by like the 3rd day, I was up and at 'em. I'm talking about like sorting my laundry, cleaning my bathtub, stuff like that. So I felt good. Do I have any regrets? One, to know me is to know, like, I don't regret anything that goes on in my life because I feel like I wanted to do it. I did it. Deal with the consequences. I'm not just one of those people like, oh, I regret this. Oh, I regret that. It's not who I am. So, no, I don't have any regrets. And plus, I'm telling you guys, like, oh, I'm so happy. Like, I really, you know, like, I'm happy. I'm literally super happy. Super duper happy. But yeah, no regrets. Honey, not here. Not here. So somebody asked, what did I get done? I should have probably like sorted these questions, and I just literally copy and paste them in the order that I received them. So yeah, don't kill me. But somebody asked me, what did I get done? So I got lipo of my full abdomen done. My full abdomen is like my stomach, you know, just my mid area. So no back lipo, no arm lipo, no nothing. I just had them take the fat from your girl's stomach. Somebody asked me what the booty looked like. Hee hee ha ha. The butt looks exactly the same as it did before I went into surgery because I didn't do anything to my butt. I don't know. Yeah, no, I was gonna say like it sticks out more, but like I've always kind of been a thicky icky, so the butt is the butt. That's it. That's it. So somebody asked me my height and weight. Oh, this is so interesting. So I don't know. I tell people I'm 5'4". I don't know if I'm 5'4" or not. I don't remember. I think my driver's license says 5'4" because that was like how tall I was when I was like 16 and I got it. I don't care. I'm 5'4". You get me? And my weight, I'm gonna tell you guys my weight before surgery. So when I went in before surgery, I was 224. Right now, I think I got on the scale like last week or something like that. I was weighing in at 212. So I'm about 12 pounds down. You know, they still say like, oh, I won't see results until like my 3rd month and stuff like that. So I'm still swelling down. So I'm curious to see if I'll get to that solid 200, because a solid 200 pounds is what I want it to be. So we're gonna wait and see, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna do an update to this video if I get to that solid 200 pounds, because that's the goal. That's the goal. But I'm 5'4", and my current weight is 212. Weight before surgery is 224. And how much was your surgery? So the total cost of my surgery was $5,200. That's $5,200. That included my surgery, my meds, 5 massages, a faja. They gave me a faja that I quickly became too small for. So it's always good to buy extra fajas. And I just recently learned that you can get your fajas taken in. So you can either spend $100 on new fajas or go get your fajas alterated. So yeah, $5,200. If you feel like it's a lot, you do what you want with the information, but hey, I did it. So we're not even gonna go into the depth of the cost. Yada, 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 blase, 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 blase. We're not. And the last question was, how long is your healing process? So if you're talking about as far as like my bleeding and like draining out as far as fluids go, I was draining for probably the first 4 days. And it was so crazy because like I would get dressed and I'll get dressed. I wouldn't be draining, but like I'll get in the shower, like I'm pushing on my stomach and stuff like that. So now I'm getting dressed. I'll have like big like water spots on my clothes and stuff like that. So I'm like, damn. I would put like pads and tissues, you know, just to catch the fluid, something that absorbs, because I don't want it on my clothes. So I was like draining out for like the first 4 days and stuff like that. And then quickly after, like I stopped, the holes closed. If I wasn't in this faja, I would show you all my incisions, but I was cut 2 under the boob, 2 right here. So 2 holes. And that's where I was cut at. So yeah. The healing, I mean, they say like healing, I guess, you know, like with swelling and your final result, you don't see it until 3 months after, but I consider healing the bleeding, the fluids, and the draining. So I was literally only like bleeding and draining for 4 days. So that's pretty good. So I can't really complain. So, but overall, your girl is super happy. I'm more happy that, you know, like I can share this journey with you. I took you guys along with me, and you guys already know, like, you know, if I do decide to go back for round 2, you guys will come with me. But I definitely will say I probably won't go back to the same place. The being awake for me was kind of like, you ever get your hair braided? You've been sitting in the salon for like 7 hours, and you're just like, you know, you start like kind of scratching your hair, but not scratching your hair, just trying to see like how much hair she got left, and like, damn, are you done yet? That's kind of what it was for me. I'm just laying on the table like, is he done? Is he done? Is he done? So I think for me, next time, I want to be knocked out and wake me up when it's done. Yep. Like, hey, shake my arm, you know, give me something to smell. Wake me up when I'm done, because I think it was just more so the thought of like laying there. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't be on my phone. I'm just like, oh God, is he finished? And I felt like every, you know, little poke and tug. For people say they feel it, I don't necessarily think they mean they feel it. You feel like pokes and tugs. That's just like if you're getting your hair braided, like you feel the tension when the braid is starting, but you don't feel any pain. So, but I'm glad I got to share, you know, a little insight of how things went with you guys. I'm glad, you know, you guys asked the questions that you guys did. I hope you guys get a better understanding, you know, of the procedure, things like that. I'll probably do like, you know, a 2-month update. Oh, and rest assured, the clothing hauls is coming in. They coming in like, you know, they're coming in hot. New body, I feel way more confident. So I'm coming in strong with way more clothing hauls. But that is it for today's video. We're gonna conclude it. If you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and subscribe, share, turn my post notification bell on, like, comment, all the wonderful things you guys do. And we're gonna wrap this up because I'm sleepy. But make sure you guys subscribe, share, turn my post notification bell on, all the wonderful things you guys do. I'll see you guys in a few days for another video.
Early in the morning, late at night.